Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. I'm going to welcome you to my channel, all my subscribers, all my teachers, all my haters, lovers, peaches, scallywag, and teachers. Teachers are good too. And all of you, I want to thank you for stopping by my channel. You know, yesterday you hear that? Boom, boom. Those are mangoes falling. Oh my God. And they fall all the time. you know. So anyway, yesterday I had my Sunday morning classics and it was very good. For those of you who don't know about my Sunday morning classics, I come on at 7 a.m. Philippine time and 7 p.m. East Coast time, which I wanted to run by you. My subscription has come up a little bit, and I really appreciate all of you who have subscribed and who have spread the word and who have hit the like button and are hoping that I will remain in your feed. Thank you for that. But I'm like back in the old studio, in the G hours, and I'm making my video now in the G hours, which means it would get posted, and and I usually set a time like at about 7 o'clock. And these past couple of weeks, a few weeks, I've been doing videos outside of my normal time schedule. And it has allowed me to go other places in the morning, whether it be at 7-Eleven or whether it be at the beach or whether it be outside somewhere during the daylight hours, which is what the main thing is, that I got to do that. So I wanted to ask you if those of you who are following me and who have comment me in the past and hopefully now, let me know what time slot would you prefer to see my videos, or would you or does the internet just notify you and say, yo, Gerard Black in Philippines just posted a new video, and and that's how you get your notifications from. So be that as it may, if you have a suggestion, my doing it in the G hours like this, or just let them when I finish them, allow me to do what I got to do in the morning. Mind you, it makes for a lot more comfortable morning for me, because, I don't feel under the gun, like I normally do. But anyway, let me know. What I want to talk about, first of all, I want to send my well wishes to Dave and Ron. Both of them are American citizens who are currently in the hospital dealing with medical issues. And, I want to send them, get well blessings and prayers that they recover, from whatever it is. I'm going to try to get over and see Ron today, tomorrow or something. I just found out that on Saturday, that he was in the hospital, and he's a retired seaman, and, so I'm going to try to get over and at least see them. I don't mind going to the hospital and seeing someone. If you're in the hospital and I say, is there anything I can do for you, anything I can give you? And they say no. And I said, oh, okay, that's cool. And I let it lie like that. If they had asked me, yeah, can you go give me the latest issue of Superman 4 magazine, comic book or something like this? Well, then I would say, okay, sure. Then I would feel obligated to try to fulfill what it was that they need. But sometimes, just going to visit someone and just letting them know that you care enough about them to give up your time to go see them, is rewarding, is thoughtful enough. But anyway, be that as it may, like I said, I want to wish them speedy recovers and whatever it is they're going through, and our thoughts and prayers go out with them. I was talking to somebody about insurance. And he was telling me, matter of fact, I don't mind saying name Ralph. Ralph is the one who steered me to the Nissan dealer where I put the loan in, and the wheel goes round and round. Whoa! I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. We started talking about an accident that somebody had because often the time, just recently another foreigner got into an accident. He took out the whole right front part of a vehicle with his head. I mean, he hit it your head on and did so much damage to that vehicle. From the bumper all the way up to the windshield. So it's difficult to imagine him still surviving that crash without knowing the outcome of it. It's hard to imagine that he walked away. Without injury. But then again, often the time when you're drunk and you're driving, or you're drunk and you get into an accident, often the time the drunk driver is the last one to go because they feel no pain, they don't tense up, and it just seems to flow like that. But anyway, so we got to talking about insurance, and he was telling me about a woman who he has, who's great about having these policies, and so I think it was like about 40,000 a year, and they cover up to 100,000 worth of medical. I think 700,000 worth of medical expenses and whatever, and it's something that I think if you're in the Philippines, you need to have. Because often the times when you go to the hospital here, they don't touch you, I mean, not literally touch you, but they want to know how you're going to pay for this. You know what I'm saying? In fact, we want a down payment. You might be laying in the bed like this, but they want to know that you can pay for the treatment that they're going to be providing you. And if you can't, then you're less likely to get the best care, for yourself. I know in Ukraine, my ex-girlfriend Tatiana, who her mother was sick, and she was going through some health issues and everything like this, and it got to the point that when the doctor comes, to see you, to give you medication. If you don't have money to pay for the medication, they don't give it to you. So and often the time they don't tell the patient how bad and how severe the illness is, just to keep from having them, worrying about that, And it's funny because I went to get my medication. I'm on it. I don't know how many medicines, but I'm on it because I'm on this 3-month regimen to stop eating meat and all this stuff, to see if the fat around my kidneys and prostate and all that stuff go down. So and often the time, I try to coordinate the medicine where it all runs out together. So I might say, okay, give me 30 days worth of medication. So that means they have to count how many I have, then add, and when I'm out, they have to replace. And it's like this, so it gets to be, quite a bit. And I'm at the counter with all this medication, and then when the bill comes, it was like 8,000 or something like that, and it's like, by that time there's a lot of people in the mercury drugs, and I try to go early because I know it's going to take some time with me, and I try to do it like incognito because what's going on? What is he trying to live forever? Look at all that medication he's getting. My God, he's spending all this money on medication. And so I can't help but feel that there's a little resentment that it's not that I want to live, as long as, well, I do want to live for Duchess, I want to live as much as I can. And I stopped smoking every day. Oh my God. But I'm starting to become more and more health conscious. In fact, I'm going to talk to a friend of mine who I had my Saturday afternoon lunch with. He goes to the gym 3 times a week, so I'm going to see maybe that's what I need. Maybe I just need a workout partner, someone who I can go together and we can avoid cheating each other out of our exercise routine. So I'm gonna come. Plus, I gotta get my 6-pack for Ben. I know he's watching, so we got a few months left, Ben. So I need to get to working on my 6-pack, because that's one of my New Year's resolution is that I want to have a 6-pack at least once in my life. So one of those things. Okay, before I go, let's talk about relationships. I would feel remiss if I didn't tell you about relationships. Here in the Philippines, when you're dating a girl, Of course, the first instinct, is that they want you to meet your family. But before it gets to that, she might say, yeah, she'll go out with you, but she wants to bring a chaperone, which is nothing wrong. Any any and every respectable Filipino girl, if on the first date, should bring a chaperone. It's just that plain and simple. In fact, you should expect that. You should expect her to bring somebody with her. Whether it be her mother, her brother, her cousin, her sister, but someone to accompany with her on that first date. Hey, that's just the culture. That's just the way it is. But then here you are, 2 months later, and you still having to bring, two and three chaperones with you on a date with her. Well, then, now it's no more of a chaperone situation. I think it's a matter of more people want that free meal. You got to be careful like that. This one guy was telling me that he takes her out to eat and all that stuff, and she orders like 3 or 4 entrees. I said, what? And of course, what does she do? She takes them home. So it's obvious that this is her way of bringing food home. And he said, and still I got to buy chicken on the way. So there are a lot of, it's not scamming or not anything like that. It's just surviving. You know, when you're a girl and you got your mother at home and family members at home who don't eat regular, every opportunity you get to bring home a meal, you'll do that. And so, of course, that's that's the way it goes. But I have another friend who is determined. God bless him. God bless him. He's determined not to have sex with the Filipina. Until he's married. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to partake in that activity unless he's a married man. And I can respect that. I can admire that. I can, bless you for that. But, it's like, are you out your rabbit ass mind? but that's the way of his world, man. He wants to be married, when he has sex with the Filipino. And having a Filipina who wants to have sex with you, say, look, let's go to a hotel together. Let's go. It's her way of saying it's time. It's time. Enough time has gone by. Let's do this. And and her knowing that your answer will be no. And no, I want to make sure that you are the right girl who I want to marry before I have intercourse with. What do you think about that? In fact, his friends in the States, thinking he's here, man, and man, he's jackrabbit all these Filipinos. But, little did they know, man, he's not that kind of dude. He's not that kind of dude. And like I said, hats off to him, if that's what he wants and if that's what he wants to do. I hope he gave up on finding a 30-year-old virgin, but anyway, waiting till you get married might be the next step down. Okay? So anyway, thanks for watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly, always pull someone up. And sometimes you will be the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. If you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, former lead singer of Temptation, sung, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king and never say no. And let me see if I can get this right. And if you are a foreigner with a Filipina and you live together, you want a Filipina that'll walk around with just her panties on. She can say no, but you know that she won't. So let me tell you, that's life here in the Philippines, or how it should be with you single cats. You know, Fortunately, I got kids, but don't think in the beginning it wasn't happening with me and I, because I got nothing wrong with looking at camel toe all day. Okay, remember, I always love you more, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, share, and like, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Let me know about the time factor when you want me to post my videos. Okay? Peace.